Gold's Gym, 1971. Arnold's benching 365 pounds with perfect control. A loudmouth yells, "This ain't yoga, it's bodybuilding." Arnold's at the bottom of the rep. The guy slaps the end of the bar. It shakes. 365 pounds wobbling above Arnold's chest. Zero margin for error. Venice Beach, California. Gold's Gym, October 1971. Thursday afternoon, 3:30 p.m. The gym is moderately full. Not packed like weekends. Not empty like early mornings. Just right. Serious lifters scattered throughout the space. The sound of iron on iron. Controlled breathing. The occasional grunt of maximum effort. This is training time. This is where work happens. Arnold Schwarzenegger is at the main bench press station. Center of the gym. The spot everyone can see. He's 24 years old. Reigning Mr. Olympia champion. Won his first title 3 months ago in Paris. Beat Sergio Oliva. Beat everyone. Now he's defending it next year. The target is on his back. Everyone wants what he has. Everyone thinks they can take it. But wanting and doing are different things. The bar is loaded. 365 pounds. 3 plates and a quarter on each side. Heavy weight. Not his maximum. His max is closer to 450. But today isn't about ego lifting. Today is about control. About time under tension. About making the muscle work, not just moving weight. Arnold's training philosophy is simple. The weight is a tool. The muscle is the target. Fast reps move weight. Slow reps build muscle. He's here to build muscle. Arnold lies back on the bench. His feet plant flat on the floor. Wide stance. Stable base. His back arches slightly. His shoulder blades retract. Squeeze together. Create a shelf. Protect the shoulders. His hands grip the bar. Wide grip. Just outside the rings. Perfect position for chest activation. He takes a breath. Lifts the bar off the rack. Holds it at arm's length. 365 pounds suspended above his chest. Steady. Controlled. Ready. He begins the descent. Slow. For seconds down. The bar lowers toward his chest. Inch by inch. His elbows track slightly back. Not flaring out. Not tucked tight. The optimal angle. His chest stretches. The pec fibers lengthen under load. This is where growth happens. In the eccentric. In the negative. In the controlled lowering of heavy weight. Fast lowering is easy. Gravity does the work. Slow lowering is hard. Your muscles fight gravity every millimeter. That's the difference between training and exercising. The bar touches his chest. Light touch. Not a bounce. Not a crash. Just contact. 1 second pause. Full stretch. Maximum tension. Then the ascent begins. Slow. 3 seconds up. Arnold drives through his chest. His pecs contract. The bar rises. Smooth. Steady. No jerking. No momentum. Just muscular force. The bar reaches lockout. Arms extended. 1 rep complete. Arnold takes a breath. Begins the second rep. Across the gym, near the dumbbell rack, someone is watching. A guy in his late 20s. Big. Maybe 220 pounds. Decent build. Not competition level, but respectable. He's wearing a tank top that says Powerlifter across the chest. His arms are crossed. He's been watching Arnold for 2 minutes. His face shows irritation. Contempt. Something that looks like anger. This guy's name is Derek. He's been training at Gold's for 6 months. Came from a powerlifting gym in San Diego. He moved to Venice because he heard Gold's was where the best trained. Where champions were made. He wanted to be part of that. But what he found disappointed him. Too many bodybuilders. Too much posing. Too much focus on how muscles look instead of how much weight they move. In Derek's world, strength is measured in pounds lifted. Period. The faster you move weight, the stronger you are. Slow controlled reps are for people who can't handle real weight. Derek watches Arnold lower the bar. For seconds down. He shakes his head. Mutters to his training partner. Look at this guy. Slowest bench press I've ever seen. Acting like he's lifting 1,000 pounds. It's 365. That's nothing. His partner, smaller guy, nods along but looks uncomfortable. He knows who Arnold is. Knows better than to talk shit. Derek doesn't care. Arnold is on his third rep. The bar descends. Slow. Controlled. His face shows concentration. Not strain. Not struggle. Just focus. His breathing is rhythmic. Exhale on the way down. Inhale at the bottom. Exhale on the way up. Perfect technique. Perfect execution. This is what years of training looks like. Mastery. Not just moving weight. Controlling it. Owning it. Derek's irritation grows. He's watching Arnold take 6 seconds per rep. 6 seconds. Derek does his bench press reps in 2 seconds. Explosive. Fast. Bounce it off the chest and press. That's how powerlifters train. That's real strength. This slow-motion yoga bullshit is for people who can't handle speed. Can't handle power. Derek decides Arnold needs to know this. He walks toward the bench press. His partner calls after him. Derek, leave it alone. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. He knows what he's doing. Derek waves him off. I don't care who he is. He's training wrong. Someone needs to tell him. Arnold is at the bottom of his 4th rep. The bar is on his chest. 1 second pause. Maximum stretch. He's about to drive the weight up when he hears a voice. Loud. Close. Cutting through the gym noise. This ain't yoga, it's bodybuilding. Do it faster. Arnold's concentration breaks for a fraction of a second. His eyes flick to the side. He sees Derek standing 3 feet away. Hands on hips. Smirking. Challenging. Arnold's face doesn't change expression. He refocuses. Begins to press the weight. Slow. Controlled. Same tempo. Ignoring the comment. Ignoring Derek. Derek doesn't like being ignored. He steps closer. Right next to the bar. Arnold is halfway through the rep. The bar is rising. Still slow. Still controlled. Derek shakes his head dramatically. Pathetic. I could bench that weight twice as fast. This is embarrassing. He looks around, trying to get others to agree with him. A few people are watching now. Not agreeing. Just watching. Wondering what's about to happen. Arnold completes the 4th rep, locks out. Takes a breath. Begins the 5th rep. Descent starts. For seconds down. Eyes focused on the ceiling. Concentration absolute. Breathing controlled. The bar lowers. Passes his eye level. Approaches his chest. This is the most vulnerable position in bench press. Full descent. All the weight's momentum pulling down. Your muscles stretched. Your leverage weakest. If anything goes wrong here, you're trapped. Derek makes his decision. He's going to teach Arnold a lesson. Show him what happens when you disrespect real lifting. Show him that slow bullshit doesn't work in the real world. Derek reaches out. His right hand extends toward the bar. Arnold is 3 inches from touching his chest. 2 inches. 1 inch. The bar is about to make contact. Derek's hand slaps the end of the bar. Hard. Right side. The impact transfers through 365 pounds of steel. The bar shakes. Wobbles. Vibrates. Arnold feels it immediately. The bar that was stable is now unstable. Moving in ways it shouldn't. His grip compensates instantly. Squeezes harder. His right arm pushes slightly to counteract the leftward tilt. His left arm adjusts. His whole body tenses. Emergency protocols. Save yourself. The bar is still descending. Still has downward momentum. But now it's shaking. Oscillating. 365 pounds of unstable weight 6 inches above Arnold's chest. In this position, with this weight, instability is death. If the bar tilts too far one way, Arnold can't correct it. The weight will pull him off balance. Pin him. Crush him. One wrong movement, and his sternum collapses. His ribs crack. His chest cavity compresses. He stops breathing. This is how people die in gyms. Arnold's mind goes cold. Crystal clear. Time doesn't slow down. That's a myth. But perception sharpens. He feels everything. The exact angle of the bar. The distribution of weight. The oscillation pattern. His brain calculates. The shake is dampening. The impact energy is dissipating. The bar is stabilizing. He has maybe 2 seconds before it settles. 2 seconds where the weight is manageable. After that, the bar will be stable again. But for these 2 seconds, it's a 365 pounds pendulum above his chest. Arnold makes a decision. He doesn't pause at the bottom. Doesn't complete the rep as planned. Instead, he drives. Immediately. Explosively. Changes his tempo. The slow controlled press becomes a maximum effort survival press. His chest, shoulders, and triceps fire simultaneously. Everything. Every fiber. The bar rises. Fast. Faster than any other rep in this set. The oscillation continues, but the upward momentum overcomes it. The bar climbs. 6 inches. 12 inches. 18 inches. Lockout. Arms fully extended. The weight is safe. Arnold is safe. He holds the bar at lockout. His arms are shaking. Not from the weight. From adrenaline. From the emergency response his body just executed. He takes 1 breath. 2. His heart rate is elevated. 140 beats per minute. His mind is racing. What just happened? Why? Who? Arnold racks the bar. Sits up. His face is calm. Eerily calm. He turns his head. Looks at Derek. Derek is standing there. Still smirking. Still proud of what he just did. Still thinking he taught Arnold a lesson. Still believing he exposed weakness. Arnold stands up from the bench. Walks toward Derek. Doesn't rush. Doesn't charge. Just walks. Purposeful. Direct. The gym goes quiet. People stop training. Everyone can feel it. Something is about to happen. Franco Columbu is doing curls across the room. He drops his dumbbells. Starts walking over. Other regulars move closer. Forming a loose circle. Not to watch a fight. To witness whatever comes next. Arnold stops 1 foot from Derek. Looks down at him. Arnold is taller. Bigger. More muscular. His presence is overwhelming. Derek's smirk falters slightly. Uncertainty creeps in. Maybe this wasn't the great idea he thought it was. Arnold's voice is quiet. Controlled. Dangerous. What did you just do? Derek recovers his bravado. I showed you how to train. You were moving that weight like an old man. This is a gym, not a retirement home. If you can't handle real speed, maybe you shouldn't be benching. Arnold doesn't blink. You hit my bar. While I was at the bottom of a rep, with 365 pounds above my chest. Derek shrugs. Yeah. So you could have killed me. Derek laughs. Actually laughs. Killed you? It was a tap. You're being dramatic. If you can't handle a little shake, you're weaker than I thought. Arnold's jaw tightens. The only visible sign of anger. His voice stays calm. You have no idea what you just did. When you hit that bar, it became unstable. At the bottom of a bench press, with maximum weight, instability means death. The bar could have tilted, rolled off my hands, fallen on my chest, crushed my sternum, stopped my breathing. That's not drama. That's physics. Derek waves his hand dismissively. You're fine. Nothing happened. Stop being a baby. Franco arrives. Stands next to Arnold. His face is dark. You stupid fucking idiot. You don't touch someone's bar during a lift. Ever. For any reason. That's rule 1. Day 1. Basic gym safety. What the fuck is wrong with you? Derek looks around. More people are staring at him now. Not with admiration. With disgust. With anger. He realizes the room isn't on his side. He tries to deflect. I was just trying to help. He was training wrong. Someone needed to tell him. Arnold shakes his head slowly. You weren't trying to help. You were trying to prove something. Trying to show everyone I was weak. That my training was wrong. That you knew better. Arnold steps closer. His voice drops lower. Let me explain something to you. I train slow because I'm training my muscles. You train fast because you're training your ego. My way builds champions. Your way builds injuries. I've won Mr. Olympia. You've won nothing. And after what you just did, you never will. Derek's face flushes red. Fuck you. I'm stronger than you. I bench 455. I guarantee I'm stronger than you. Arnold doesn't take the bait. Strength without control is just violence waiting to happen. You proved that 30 seconds ago when you hit my bar. You could have killed someone because you were too stupid to understand what you were watching. Dave, one of the gym owners, pushes through the crowd. What's going on here? Franco points at Derek. This asshole hit Arnold's bar during a heavy bench rep, destabilized 365 pounds while Arnold was at the bottom. Dave's face goes hard. He turns to Derek. You did what? Derek tries to explain. I was just showing him how to train properly. He was going too slow. Dave cuts him off. Get out. What? Get out. You're banned. Permanently. You don't touch someone's bar during a lift. Ever. That's not coaching. That's assault. You could have killed him. Get your shit and leave. Now. Derek looks around. Nobody's defending him. Nobody's agreeing with him. Everyone's staring at him like he's the lowest piece of shit in the building. He realizes he's done. His gym membership. His reputation. Everything. Over in 30 seconds. He grabs his bag from the corner. Walks toward the exit. Stops at the door. Looks back at Arnold. Tries to save face one last time. You got lucky. That weight was nothing for you. You weren't in danger. Arnold doesn't respond. Just stares. Derek leaves. Door slams behind him. The gym is silent for 5 more seconds. Then slowly, people return to their training. Weights start moving again. The normal rhythm resumes. But something has changed. Everyone who witnessed it learned something. Franco puts his hand on Arnold's shoulder. You okay? Arnold nods. I'm fine. That was close. I know. If the bar had tilted more. I know. Franco studies Arnold's face. You're angry. Arnold takes a breath. Yes. Not because he challenged me. Not because he criticized my training. Because he endangered my life over his ego. Because he was too ignorant to understand that he nearly killed someone. Franco nods. He's gone now. Banned. You'll never see him again. Arnold walks back to the bench. Looks at the bar. Still loaded. 365 pounds. Waiting. Franco sees it. You're not seriously going to finish the set. Arnold lies back down on the bench. Gets his grip. Yes. Arnold. I'm finishing the set. 5 reps planned. Only did 4. I finish what I start. Franco shakes his head but steps into spotter position. You're insane. Arnold lifts the bar off the rack. Holds it at arm's length. His hands are steady now. Adrenaline fading. Control returning. He begins the descent. Slow. For seconds down. Same tempo. Same technique. Like nothing happened. The bar touches his chest. 1 second pause. Then he drives. Slow. Controlled. 3 seconds up. Lockout. 5th rep complete. He racks the bar. Sits up. His face is calm again. The anger is gone. Replaced by satisfaction. He didn't let Derek's stupidity ruin his workout. Didn't let fear stop him from finishing. The weight got respect. The technique stayed perfect. That's what matters. Later that evening, Arnold is outside Gold's gym. Sitting on the concrete wall overlooking the beach. The sun is setting. Orange and purple sky. Franco sits next to him. They watch the waves in silence. Finally, Franco speaks. That guy was an idiot. But he was also dangerous. Because he didn't know he was an idiot. He genuinely believed he was helping. Arnold nods. That's the worst kind. The ones who hurt people while thinking they're teaching. The ones who confuse confidence with competence. Franco asks, do you think he learned anything? Arnold shakes his head. No. He'll tell people he got kicked out for helping someone. He'll make himself the victim. He'll never understand that he nearly killed me. People like that don't learn. They just blame. So what's the lesson? Arnold thinks for a moment. The lesson is that ego is more dangerous than weight. 365 pounds can't hurt you if you control it. But one person's ego can destroy you even when you're doing everything right. That's why you train alone or with people you trust. Never with people who need to prove something. Franco smiles slightly. You still finish the set. After all that, most people would have called it a day. Arnold looks at him. If I stopped because of him, he wins. If I let his stupidity change my training, he has power over me. I don't give anyone that power. Not judges. Not competitors. Definitely not some asshole who doesn't understand what he's watching. They sit in silence. Watch the waves. The sun disappears below the horizon. The sky darkens. Arnold stands. Stretches. Tomorrow is leg day. Franco groans. I know. Squats. 20 sets. I hate you. Arnold smiles. No, you don't. You hate leg day. There's a difference. They walk to their cars. The parking lot is mostly empty now. Arnold stops before getting in. Looks back at the gym. Thinks about Derek. About the bar shaking. About how close it was. 1 degree more tilt. 1 second less reaction time. Different outcome. He's alive because he stayed calm. Because his training kicked in. Because years of discipline created automatic responses that saved him when thinking would have been too slow. That's the real lesson. Not about ego. Not about idiots. About preparation. About building skill so deep that your body knows what to do before your brain gives permission. That's what separates the ones who survive from the ones who don't. Derek walked away thinking he taught a lesson. Arnold walked away having learned one. And that difference is why one of them is a champion and the other is banned from the best gym in the world. October 1971. 1 set of bench press. 1 stupid decision. 1 bar slap that could have changed history. But it didn't. Because Arnold Schwarzenegger was prepared for things to go wrong. And when they did, he solved the problem. Finished the rep, finished the set, and walked out of that gym exactly the same as he walked in. Champion.